Hi, guys. Shit. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to who remembers that song. Let's go back to my room so we can do it all night and you can make me feel right. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Anybody? No? Hello, good morning. Sorry I'm late. I was really going to be out here early, but I'm having stomach complications. Yeah. Boom Boom. I love the Boom Boom. I am a big supporter of Boom Boom. I promise you. I love this stuff. I mean, you guys know I use it every morning. My nails need to be redone, but I'm not going to have time this weekend to do it. It's your birthday? Big T, shut the fuck up. Guess what? It's my sister-in-law's birthday, and Andrew's 21st birthday is Sunday. I knew that's why I liked you. What up, Big T? You're a Leo. Yeah, I'm not, but my kid is. And so is my favorite sister-in-law. She's one of my best friends. Andrew is miserable. You guys, poor Andrew. This kid, I hope he's better for his birthday. I hope you guys, now we're gonna pledge for Andrew. If you have not contributed to his birthday fund, please do it now. The poor kid is miserable. So he woke up yesterday morning. He thought he was getting herpes on his lips, which he got sunburned. Everybody remembers on Tuesday. So he went in and at first yesterday he's like, I gotta get off. I'm so miserable. My boss is gonna let me go. Hi, Bogey. My boss is gonna let me go early. He's like, I think I'm gonna go to urgent care. I said, I think that's good, right? You need to go to urgent care. It's a weekend, it's your birthday weekend. We gotta get a handle on this thing. So, end of story is, the doctor thought it was a reaction from the sunburn. Oh, Mary, thank you, poor Andrew. A reaction from the sunburn, impetigo, whatever you say it, impetigo. So, Kim, thank you. Impetigo, and it's spread, it's everywhere, because if it is, it's super contagious. So if you're touching your face, he just sent me and it's only from the neck up where he got sunburned. But now, he said, I think it's on my balls. Thanks, Christine. For a minute, anyway. He's like, I think it's on my balls. I'm like, boo, that's on you. So he's got ointment to put on his face, and he's on antibiotics. So I put the ointment on, I slathered on. He was pissed off. He hasn't slept. He's like, I barely slept an hour because he's itchy, this guy is poor Andrew. So happy birthday to Andrew. He's like, this fucking sucks. He goes, my 18th birthday, I got COVID. My 18th birthday, I got COVID, and my 21st birthday, I have a face infection. A face infection. He's like, I look like a fucking... Anyway, I said, yeah, boo, I ain't doing your balls. I stopped the line there. So he's at work miserable, and he's not happy. So if you want Andrew's Venmo, please ask, because he is hurting for certain. And it's all over his face, it's everywhere. So we'll see. Anyway. So, yeah, ouch. So if it's on his balls, then that would mean so what do you do? It's the universe protecting him from partying too hard. What a fucked up universe, What a fucked up universe. So, thanks, Maria, you're sweet. Getting me time for my bad sunburn, especially, I didn't know that. So now we know. And I said, well, unfortunately, let this be a lesson to you, right? And taking care of your skin and wear a fucking hat, right? Thanks, Lillian. Everybody's asking, we're like, Where's Lillian with the Venmo? I appreciate it. If any of you need his Venmo, countdown's beginning. Poor guy. Fuck. So I had the Hershey squirts. Started at 1:30 last night. It's eczema down there. Oh, it's bad now. Oh God, yeah. I hope that will. I'm on my way. Get a fifth of Hennessy. Oh shit. Get it, bruh. Love you, Big T. We missed it yesterday, yeah. So while fishing. So now he'll know. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. Did I find out about the spot on my face? No. But I think it's going away. So I went in his room. I cleaned, I don't know, Lindsay. I cleaned up I dusted this morning. Just kind of got all the towels out of there. I don't want him using the same towel until it goes away. So he's gonna have to use the towel all day. And he showers like multiple times a day, so give me. So I stripped his bed. Oh, you do? Lily, you don't go anywhere. I thought I was getting a cold yesterday because my throat was being weird and I was just so tired, but I'm not. Hello, Kelly. What's up? Hi, Philly. Anyway, so today is acupuncture. So I have one more thing I got to do in the yard today, but it should take me about 20 minutes after the live. And then I'm going to acupuncture, and tonight's date night. Date night. Hello. Nashville says I love you. My whole town. I was born in Nashville, 1974, back at the old Baptist Hospital, which is no more. Yeah. So anyway, cleaning and hate it. I cleaned up too. Anna's room is like a dungeon. Why do boys' rooms always shit everywhere? Shit everywhere. Like, it drives me insane. Where did you send it, Big T? Because I didn't see anything come through. Hi, Dago. How are ya? So yeah, so I was stressed out yesterday. I was down the shore last week. Yeah, because you gotta sing. I know, Gracie. Hello from Lithuania. Girl being messy. It was everywhere. I just had to go up, turn the whole house fan on, dust it a little bit. Biopsy turned out to be prostate cancer. Kathy, I'm so sorry. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Sherry. Hi, B. How are you? Happy Friday. You guys, happy fucking Friday. Tyler, we're hanging in there. Putting me on Lyrica for my neuropathy? Oh. Explosive diarrhea? Is it? Maybe that's why I have explosive diarrhea. Dan's like, I knew it was the pizza. Oh, fuck you, Dan. Fuck you. Hi, Galactic. Big Al, top of the morning to ya. Do I love date night? I just love getting out. You guys, yes, Gail. It's waiting for Sunday. I have it in my little dungeon of closet shoving shit in my closet. Everybody have one of those closets? You know, mine's under the stairs. And I just throw everything under there. I thought about putting, you know, a lock on there and putting Grandpa in it just to keep it safe, but I got too much shit for that. So I need my space. Anyway, maybe he should go back because it's getting worse. No, he just went yesterday. But that's what happens is it pops up because, so it's starting to dry out. So you're watching from Mexico on a cruise ship? Fuck off, Steven. Fuck off. Steven popped on just to brag. He's on a cruise ship in Mexico. That's for you, Steven. Hold on. The little finger's better. Let me get that. There you have it, Steven. Kiss my ass. Hopefully date night goes well with Dan this time. I always hope that it goes well. But he's not happy because he was trying to get some this morning. You know, and I was like, dude, I can squirt in any minute. You know, he's like, oh, that's such a turn on. I'm like, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm not opening my legs right now. I'm clenching. So, anyway, he's like, oh, you know, poor Dan. No one's in my shoes, absolutely. So I'm gonna change Andrew's bed and just change out his pillows, I guess. I don't know. Hello, Nasser. Anyway, so I don't know if anybody saw my my video of the cat and the bird yesterday morning. That's why I put that up there for y'all to see. I had a grandpa one, but you know, it's not great. I thought the bird was better. A date night with you can't go right now. Why? Because you're on a cruise and I'm stuck here in Sacramento? Probably. Hi, Sharon. Worried about my kids. You know, those cats are a pain in the ass. My kids had me in a stress night last night. Between Hannah being upset and frustrated, and then Andrew, you know, thinking he's dying because of his kidneys. You know what I mean? Just poop on him and say, there you go. Defecation is something I draw the line at. But it's a good idea, Susan. I'll keep it in the back of my mind. But, you know, who would clean it up? Me. You know what I mean? Marty, how you doing? You can have my bowels. They're unstoppable this morning. They're unstoppable. They won't leave me alone. They're opened up like the fork of Niagara Falls. You know, the hot pink F's, yes. He didn't notice it. He was just very boring about it. Yeah, I saw the penis. What'd you want me to say? I mean, say something. We were all waiting for you to say something. Nice balls. That thing has nice balls. Nice and round. It sure does, baby. So I make my bed now and I put it, my friend Shauna made me a peen. A big penis. Yeah, knitted, crocheted penis, yeah. It's chenille, hot pink. And now it's my accent pillow on my bed. I love it. I'll take a picture and put it on Patreon. So if you have Patreon, you'll be able to see the peen. It's great. He's a square. He is a square. Thank you, Lillian. Were you okay yesterday? We missed you. Anyway, hi, Alice. What's up, Alice? When you're feeling strong. Oh my God. Maria, you have no idea. Didn't even phase in. But yeah, you have no idea about those fucking cats. Hey, lady from Sunnyvale. Did you know that Grandpa Ed had an office, his podiatry office was on Knickerbocker Lane in Sunnyvale. Knickerbocker Lane, and it's still there. It's crazy. We went, a year ago or so? Because we went to a concert and we stopped to see Knickerbocker. It's still there. It's crazy. And that's where my mom and Ed met, actually, is at that office. So 2 doors down was the dentist office where my mom was an assistant at. And it's crazy. Happy freaking Friday. Woo-hoo! Knickerbocker Lane. Yeah. I feel like, you know, it's a Barney song or something. Yes, Leslie, I have that on video too. I'm just hoping things perk up a little bit. Everybody is not happy in the trough. So I got some, anyway. Yeah. So, yes, once everything looks better, but I have it. I have a video, I'll show it. Hi, Italian girl. I'm about to take my mom out for sushi. But I'm on for a little while. Ooh, nice. Good job, Bogey. Sunnyvale has cool stories. Yeah, I wonder where my apartment was. Because we had, not mine, but the one my mom rented. Had it been close by, right? What school did I go to? God, so many questions. Can't be answered. Yeah. How are you, Jaron? I saw your picture this morning. I was immediately singing. I can't get it in my head, Nicole. Hi, Beachman. Happy fucking Friday. How you feeling? How you doing? How's it hanging? Hi, J-Star. How are ya? Love you, girl, in Alaska. My first troll. Yeah, J-Star Dreams, yeah. She was my first troll 4 years ago. We went at it, yeah. Something about me intrigued her, but, you know, she changed her mind after a while. We had a peace, we had a truce, and she's been here ever since. Yeah, it's true. Ask her. J-Star, she's in Alaska. The thing is that she's a strong woman, right? I wasn't so strong yet. I was a little, you know, I won her over. Isn't that funny? She was. She was a troll. She was always on my ass for everything. She's a caregiver too. And she's a strong woman, right? Initially. Like I wasn't yet. And eventually, I don't know, within the year we had a truce. I don't remember how it came to be, but we just had a mutual understanding. And I think she ended up just liking me overall. But it was hard for her at the beginning. As she was always busting my chops. But she's still here today. And I think that's why, J-Star, is because you saw me moving up and I was getting there. I was getting to your level. And, you know, you got two strong women. But one's a little pussy. That was me at the beginning. Yeah, anyway. I love her. Yeah. If I was any better, I'd be twins. How are you, friend? I'm hanging in there. The kids, two of the kids are just... Poor Andrew. Andrew's got impetigo. All that facial shit from the neck up ended up to be impetigo. And so he's miserable. Not happy. And his 21st birthday is on Sunday. Poor thing. So he went to urgent care, got antibiotics and ointment. He's at work, not happy and pissed off. And it might be on his ball sack. Yeah. Impetigo is super contagious. So you got to make sure your hands are clean. Yeah. Shit. Fuck. Yeah. Anyway. Hi, Sandy. How are you? So, yeah. I know. I love you, J-Star. I mean, I think it learns when I think we appreciate each other more, right? I think when you kind of give it, and she was opinionated. Oh, she still is. But now we have I think she realized we were pretty much on the same page. And we just do things differently. And, you know, she just gave it a chance. And I love it. I think that's what's amazing about it, you know? Is that she started being the biggest thorn in my side. She was one of those, am I serious about it? About you? I love you. Yeah, I think it was great. I think it's like a success story. I love it. It makes me giggle. Yeah. So now I'm itchy all over my face. So, and the doctor, oh, here you go. Janine, do not put me on speakerphone. Penis! Vagina! Janine has gonorrhea! Just kidding. Fuck. Janine, are we covered? She's like, fuck, I can't get this bitch off. You got gonorrhea? Oh my God. Happy Friday, Donna. I had impetigo as a kid, the whole side of my face. My mom said to peel the scabs. Yes. So that's what Andrew said. I was like, let me put ointment on before you go to work. Yes, his mama puts ointment on. And he's like, I gotta get the scabs off first. I gotta get the scabs off. I'm like, is that what the doctor said? He gave me a look like, yes, Mom. I was like, all right, bitch. You about to do your own fucking face. Shit. So, anyway. No, he doesn't have a girlfriend. No girlfriend. But, you know, you touch your hands, so yeah. I told him last night, I said, I hope your penis doesn't get it. Shit. Anyway. So, he's just down and out. Because when he was 18, he had COVID. He couldn't celebrate his birthday. And now he's like, and now I'm fucking 21. And what the fuck he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I said, well, you can still go out and drink, baby. Just don't touch your face to your penis when you go pee. Just sit down, bruh. Sit down. Oh, fuck. So he's not happy. So if you ain't shared the love with Andrew, share it now. The poor kid has impetigo and it could be on his balls. I mean, that's like, you should just send him money for sure on that one. Hi, Warren. Very high. Our price of living sucks my asshole. I go to the grocery store and I get 3 things for like $200. Yeah, I know, J-Star, right? Impetigo. Yeah, that's what she believes because it's spreading. And it's only at the place where he got burned. You been sick, Cheryl? I think I knew something was up with you, but I didn't know what. So yeah, oh God, because he's gonna have to take care of the ointment down there. Yeah, no, Mama ain't touching the balls. Weird. When you're a baby, fine. But he's like, Mom, I can't see them. Well, go ask your dad. Yeah. I don't know. It keeps freezing, Lillian. I don't know. I live in a vortex. So anyway, happy fucking Friday. When I was a kid, your poor son, it's everywhere. It's up his nose. His nose looks like he's a retired alcoholic. That's 87. You know how those older men get those red swollen noses and they look so big? That's what Andrew looks like. Poor kid. It's everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. It's horrible. So anyway, it does that sometimes. Oh yeah, lags. I don't know if that's Facebook or me or what. So anyway, that's it. Tomorrow morning, I have kind of a hell weekend. Okay, I have a hell weekend. But you know what? C's coming to visit me. My friend Celeste. She's been to Vegas several times with us. So I know she's not a serial killer. And she has met the standards. I spent probably like 6-7 days with her total in the last couple of years. And she's coming to visit me. So she's driving up tomorrow. She'll be here by 5. She's staying through the weekend. And then she's meeting up with our friend Sadie on Monday on the way out. But I might go too because I'm jealous, right? Like I can't let her meet Sadie and not me. The fuck, FOMO. So I'll see what the schedule's like and maybe I'll drive down and meet them. And then Andrew's birthday, but listen to this shit. So, Roxanne was gone for business trips. Awesome, Linda. I'm jealous you have a power washer. My brother had it. Oh my God. Happy Friday. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So, yeah, so Rocky was a business trip till yesterday. She got home last night. And now Josh left this morning. He'll be gone till Saturday evening. It's Roxanne's birthday. She's 40. Even though they went to Cabo, you know, he should still, I'm gonna have to call him. And I can't help. That's the shitty thing, is because what I would do is be like, Josh, Sunday, right? I'll come up, you can go, you know, take her to dinner, surprise her. But I can't help, right? Because I have Andrew shit, so I feel bad. So anyway, but I'm gonna call him and beat his ass, because that's what we do for brothers. And so she had asked me, you know, to help her, right, on Saturday, because she has all 3 kids. And Dylan is pretty much, you know, the hardest kid to hang with. So I said, don't worry about it, I'll be there. So last night I was like, all right, she hasn't even given me the schedule. So Celeste, I'll definitely be home way before 5. So she looked at me and I said, what? She goes, Danielle, don't worry about it. Just come to the second game. I was like, oh no. An 8 o'clock game? She's like, yeah. So she has to leave the house by like 6 with all 3 kids. And so I was like, Roxanne, I'll be there. Like, don't fret. But fuck, that sucks. That means I have to get up at 5, 6, 7. I have to be on the treadmill by 6. Yeah, so 5. I have to get up at 5, do my videos, get on the treadmill, and leave the house by 7, right? And help her. And she's like, I can't. Home Depot? All right. So I was just there yesterday by Dirt. So she's like, I don't want you to do it. It's so fucking early, J-Star. But I have to do it. It's her 40th birthday. It's early, so Delaney and Dylan, Wesley is fine, but Dylan, it's Delaney's game. So I was like, I'll be there. And then we'll go get breakfast. And then we'll come back and do the second game. So the second game's at 12. So see, I'll be home by 2. I'll be home by 2. Yay! So excited! Celeste's on the road! She's making her trip down to see me. That's so excited. I woke up today and I was like, oh my God, She's coming. Yeah. So, busy day. So I'm gonna be exhausted, Celeste. Maybe, let me know what time, maybe I'll get a quick nap in. So, Celeste is coming. I'm gonna help Roxanne. I'll be exhausted. Woohoo! Anyway, so hello from Wisconsin, the land of Milwaukee. Who lives in Wisconsin? Anyway, so it's a busy weekend. So I can't help any other way for Josh and Rocky's birthday other than tomorrow morning at the crack of dawn. Yeah. A lot of his blisters are bursting now, so that's good. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And I have her gift, and I'm so proud of my gift I made her. A big gift. Yeah, it's just fun. I love doing that 70s show. I know, Laverne and Shirley, K8, I do. Don't be talking bad about Wisconsin. I do that because I have a couple friends as well in Wisconsin. We've got the Beaver, Nate. We got Mike Goodman. Who else we got in Wisconsin? That's my friend. And then I have my drummer friend from the Violent Femmes, and he lives in Milwaukee, so I make fun of Milwaukee. Yeah, just because. It's crazy. Yes, Sharon, she's on her way to see me. Yeah, so she'll be here tomorrow afternoon. The home of the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay, I knew what you meant, Marcy. Anyway, so, what are the plans with Andrew? Trying to get him healed before Sunday, poor guy. He's Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hasenfeld. Look at all the fucking Milwaukee people coming out. Wisconsin, me. Don't be talking bad about my cheese state. Yeah. So he's got impetigo everywhere. He's miserable. And his 21st birthday is Sunday. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks, Lillian. If you want to contribute to the ointment fund of the impetigo, please Venmo Andrew at Andrew-Salinger-1. The ointment fund and the impetigo well-wishing. Impetigo, David, from a burn. That's okay, Marcy, I love it. So, anyway, I'm begging for my son. I feel bad for him now. So now I want to beg, Larry King, the ointment fund. Save Andrew from impetigo. Please donate Andrew at Venmo, Andrew-Salinger-1, capital A, capital S. Save the impetigo. He's going to need a case for his ball sack, because that's not done spreading. Yeah, anyway, if you want to contribute to the fund, Andrew/Salinger/1 to save the balls. Yeah, Andrew's strong. Save Andrew's balls. Hashtag save Andrew's balls. J-Star, I like that better. We need to put an ointment shield around that whole kit and caboodle, literally, to make sure it doesn't penetrate down yonder. Yeah, that would be horrible. Shit. Yes, Dave. Please allow Andrew. Sir. Woohoo! 615 gang in the house. It's hot today. I talked to my 615 family, my little squish, and my aunt was there. I was pissed. Little bitch. That's right. I'm going to tell you why. I called her. She ignored my call. And then I waited a minute. I was like, all right, I'm going to call her daughter, which is not my niece, but I call her my niece. She's my cousin. She answered. And I said, well, hey. And then I heard my aunt in the background. And I said, what? What? Excuse me, I just called you. Excuse me. What the fuck? They start laughing. So then we talk for a good 40 minutes. 615 gang. Woo! Andrew's going to kill me. He doesn't care. He's easy. Go fund my balls. Go fund my balls for Andrew, please. Hi, Sensini. How you doing? And I drank a whole bottle of wine last night. It was rosé. It went down too easy. I was stressed fucking max. I was talking to my members. We were having a good time. How long were we on yesterday? 2 hours? I had Andrew thinking he was dying from his kidneys. Hashtag save Andrew's kidneys and balls. And I said 209. Is that the Lodi gang? Anyway, so, and Hannah, you know, she's like her mama, okay? Ball emoji. If anybody's sending him money today, put the ball emoji down below. Happy birthday, ball man. Yeah, poor Andrew. Anyway, so I was stressed out. I had a dead bird incident earlier in that day. Videos on. Oh, shit. And so I was stressed. So I poured that last glass to my members, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna drink this. Well, I finished it. Shit. One down. So anyway, I don't feel bad. Yeah, save the balls, use gloves. I've been using gloves. Fuck, I ain't playing with that shit. How the hell did the bird get in the house? Fucking psycho Aussie. Somebody the other day said, well, he is named after his namesake, you know? Anyway, so he brought a fucking bird in my house. He brought a bird, and then I had to pee, and I couldn't deal with it. And then they ran away with it. They were growling. Was that their first growl? They were protecting the bird, and then fucking sweet pea, the sweetest pea on the planet. After pee, I went to get it, and she growled at me. The fuck? Hi, Glenda. It was a day. I was tired, I ran errands, I had to be out in public. Oh, Lord. I got my pool sweep back, but I haven't even started it. I'm scared. Dan was being Dan, and, you know, blaze of glory, running out because he waits the last minute for everything. Needed to get, anyway. Oh, if they bring a bat, I'm out. You can do it. D's in the house. What's up, D? Yeah. My son's got impetigo. Yeah, from the neck up from a burn. Might have traveled down to the balls. So, it's his 21st birthday on Sunday. So we're supposed to go to the casino, party it up, you know. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about bringing me dead birds. And then they wag. Right. Did you see my video? Ozzy was like, look, Mom, I have a new playground toy. The thing is, no, not Cash Creek. Sky River. The thing is that I heard them going psycho, right? And then after about 15 minutes of them going, and I missed them, and I was at the fucking, my Zoom me's normally catch things, right? Because I'm talking, and they're facing the window, which is their cat door, the screen they made their own. Anyway, it's not done yet, the 22nd EJ. Don't remind me of the 40 grand that I have to pay, EJ. Unless you want to contribute to my fund, don't remind me. So, anyway. And then after a while, I was like, looking back, I'm like, sounds like they have something, because I hear something splutting on the floor. I look back, and there's just all this I can't see. So I get up, and I was on the phone with Hannah, and I was like, oh, shit. Hannah, I gotta go. What causes a sunburn? Yeah, sunburn. He was burned on Tuesday from the neck up. And I was like, bruh. And so I knew that was going to happen. I didn't know impetigo was going to happen. But anyway, vitiligo. Yeah, vitiligo. Almost Paula Wright, 21, with blisters all over his face. Yes. J-Star, I'm going to have to do, yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. And the fall had to replace some things there. It cost me $35. And now this is costing me $40. Yeah, insurance denied it twice. Because the first time we thought it was just a drop. Second time, when they started looking at it to lift it, they noticed dry rot. So then I recalled the people, and I was like, look, there's water damage. Kiki, impetigo is contagious bacteria. We know that. Google search, yes. And it's caused by sunburns and possibly medication interaction. Yeah, so some people get it from bad sunburns, and that's what Andrew did. It's literally from where he got burned. You can see his tan line all the way up, yeah. So, denied it twice. So they have to replace all the, the joints, the joists, whatever. Then they have to replace, and then they have to lift. Yes. Originally, the lift was only going to cost $6,500, and I about died, right? Now it's turned into like around 40-ish. So, I don't know. Anyway, fuck my life. That's my life. There's no downtime in the life of Danielle Rachel Behar. Fine Salinger. I'll put that in there. So anyway. Oh, so yes, and Kiki, you have to remember, Andrew has IgA nephropathy, right? So his body overreacts to everything. So because his body is like almost like his immune system is super great, but it's too powerful for his kidneys to keep up with. So our throats have IgA inside, right? And there are soldiers. There are soldiers. And typically sometimes strep brings out the disease, right? Because IgA nephropathy leaves dormant in your body. Sometimes it never shows up. They don't really know much about this disease, and sometimes it does, and sometimes you go on dialysis, you know, so it's 50-50. So Andrew was diagnosed at 17, right? So four years we've been dealing with it, and he's only had one flare-up, and that was from the mRNA. So hopefully he's the other 50% that will have maybe never another flare-up in his life. But yeah, JSR, it's horrible. And you know, lumber and everything's up, and, you know, everybody's trying to survive this economy. So anyway, his body's probably overreacting right now, is my guess. And normally you can tell by urine. The urine color changes, which blood in the urine. But he says it's been fine. So not all the times, right? So this is what's peculiar about IgA nephropathy, is the fact that sometimes when you are sick, your blood shows it, your urine, and sometimes it doesn't. So it just chooses when it wants to flare up and not. The key of that, the key of that is if you have a flare up, your body regulates it back to what its normal is, right? So Andrew will always have elements of blood in his urine because that's the disease. The doctors are like, you know, he's going to go up a couple % all the time depending on what his body's doing. I'm not worried about it until we see a spike. So when he does blood work, his blood work is phenomenal. His kidney function's great, but he still has proteinuria, which they try to maintain with blood pressure, which is lisinopril. And he doesn't take his medicines twice a day like he should all the time. So, you know, his blood pressure was a little bit high yesterday. And, you know, sometimes his numbers, his urine culture is not that great. So anyway, that's on my plate. So I'm always, you know, how's the urine? Because we got to, no, it's an IgA imbalance. Yeah, it's an IgA imbalance. So your kidneys process all that shit, and it has trouble because it's too much IgA. It's the IgA of your soldiers to ward off infections and stuff like that. So your Ig overproduces for him. And it just overproduces so much that the kidneys can't filter it out, which leads to proteinuria and sometimes kidney failure. It just depends. And there's a couple other things that, you know, filter it out. But pretty much whenever he's sick, we know he's going to most likely, urine's going to change. We're going to have to watch for the spike, you know, and all that stuff. Yeah, so apparently lisinopril also can have a reaction with the sun, just FYI. So everybody take lesson from Andrew. Take lesson from Andrew and sunscreen up and hat on. Yeah. Yeah, it's staph, which is why it's so contagious and spreads so, yeah. So, and don't touch your balls or your penis while you have impetigo, is what I'm guessing, right? And so what happens is every place you have touch, it eventually breaks that out, right? Because it's so contagious from, so if he's smearing, right, that herpes stuff that he thought, you know, and he's swearing, and it's moving, right? And then he itches his face and touches this, and it keeps moving. He's sweating, he's wiping the, you know, sweat off, and it keeps moving. So anyway, yeah, hi Froggy, how are ya? Also cause a chronic cough. Oh really? Herpes is the same way, but it doesn't take over the face like this has. This has literally taken over his face. And his face looks big. I mean, his nose, anyway. So before we knew it, you know, and I don't really see him, right? He's like a night owl. So they go and they band it up late at night. So I hear him come in, take a shower and leave, right? And so I don't see what's going on. The only thing I noticed the other day was that Breva was out, right? The dog won't mind, that is for sure. And he's working outside, yeah. And it's making the bacteria spread. So I like layered on his face. So he's in the shade, so hopefully. Anyway, hi Deb, I made it. It's not going to be a chill weekend. No, I have 3 siblings, yeah. Thank you, Catherine. Thanks, James. Most men do. I've got some great assets to give you, you know, advice, laughter. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. It's his whole face. It's horrible. He's not happy. But you can still party with it, just don't touch people. I guess, I don't know. Any advice would be welcome. Yeah, no, it was crazy. Craziness starts today with date night, and then waking up at 5 in the morning to deal with Nuggets and helping Rocky on her 40th birthday. And then preceded by my friend C coming. Yeah. And then Andrew. Yeah. Itchy Sniff, The Walking Dead. Yes. I have so many traumas in my life. Teen mom, 16 years, had a stroke. Mom died when I was 18 years. Drug addiction, 20 years. Yeah, I think, you have PTSD? No way, Anthony. I don't believe it. He won't forget this 21st birthday, will he? The odds of him getting laid are 0 to none. Yeah, no. To make his party a fancy dress to disguise it. He's gonna have to put on a mask. Because he's gonna be glistening, you know, like, I don't know. People are probably looking at him like, what the fuck? He looks like a leper. Poor Andrew. Poor Andrew. Yeah, that's what he's like. I forgot about his 18th birthday, and he remembers that, and he did. He had COVID on his 18th birthday. Fucking couldn't go out for my 18th birthday, and now fucking this for my 21st. But all you can do is laugh, honey, and don't touch the important parts. Laughter is like medicine. Keeps you healthy. I think so. Anyway, hi, Cindy Lou. How's the nephew? Did he survive his food purchasing? I hope Andrew has a blast, but I worry when you're drunk and you're touching and some of it, I guess, how do you know it's healed when it scabs? So some of them are because some of them are still pussy, but I think they're starting to scab. There's a lot of new ones though, so he's just got to go through the breakout. Anyway, so that's all that to report. My ass is leaking. Andrew's got impetigo, possibly all over his face and on his balls. His 21st birthday, the Nuggets, tomorrow morning, the blow-up doll. I sure did. We have it, and I have to blow it up. That his face is not herpes. I should ask if he made out with any of those girls. Fuck, that could be a problem. And then I started going, oh my God, is that why my spot is there? But I would have gotten more because I was touching my face all over the place. So yes, I got the blow-up doll. I got a couple gifts from friends for him. He's got his Venmo of nice people donating for his 21st. Save the balls, save the impetigo, save and get Andrew ointment, please. Andrew Salinger, Andrew-Salinger-1, capital A, capital S, Venmo. We got to get him more ointment. We need a canister just to rest his balls in. Yeah. I started eating 1/2 can of raw beets. I love raw beets. Oh my God, Boston, I eat them out of the fucking... Yeah, I can. I get the pickled ones. Oh my God, I always update. Yeah, and the balls, I think. My ass. Yeah, my ass. But look and see, he can't. It's his whole face. We'd have to get a vat of concealer, Beverly. Poor Andrew. Hi, Rod J. What's up? If anybody doesn't like beets, I never liked them until now. I love them. I just eat them. And you know what's good if you like feta cheese, Boston? You can put some feta with it. Oh, cucumber, onion. Damn, a little bit of balsamic. Wow. Yeah, and you got yourself a healthy little salad. Yep. They gave him antibiotic. Yeah. They gave him antibiotic and ointment. Does anybody like that word? Dan hates that word. Ointment. Yeah. I don't know what I don't use the F word, but I enjoy it when you use it. Angie, that's the first. That's the first. Ointment. Dan hates that. You know why? Because Grandpa used to always ask for it. Dan, I'm looking for some ointment. Dan's like, fuck the ointment. No ointment. I wonder if I could put Listerine on his face. Would that make it? God, it would burn. Thank you, Cynthia. We eat arse and elbows. Yeah, we have some arse eaters here too on the rat side. YouTube. Yeah, I won't tell you. Weird because none of us get just him. He's an oh yeah. So this is like a antibiotic ointment. Yeah. No wonder you have the runs. From what? Stress? The bottle of wine? What about Windex? I was thinking about it. I was thinking Windex, vinegar, alcohol. Let's dry that face up. God, that would hurt. Anything to like dry it out so he can just look scabbed. And then he's gonna be scabby. I mean, imagine what people are gonna look like when he's in the casino. Bro, I'm sorry, we can't let you in. What? It's my 21st birthday. Look at my shirt. I'm 21. I know, but you look like you're contagious. What the fuck is on your face? It's not, it's just a dry skin. I need a doctor's note. Sky River requires doctor's notes with the look-see of your face-see, you know? I don't know. TP for my bone hole. TP. Vanilla incense. I don't know. He needs something. You guys, save the balls. Andrew-Cylinder-1 at Venmo.com. Put the ball emoji and say, Dandra, I hope your balls are better. No, really don't do that. What causes it? A reaction from medicine, a reaction to a burn. Yes, a burn. No, mouthwash is not the right choice. Listerine, Karen. You know that gold Listerine that used to cure everything? Don't you use that as a cleaner for your wounds? Fuck, that shit will clean anything right up. You got staph? Pour it on it. You got MRSA? Pour it on it. You got a deep fucking cut? Pour that shit on it and it will heal. The gold Listerine. Young and Dennis love the bones and dimples. Oh, good. Put one of those masks on him. We need a ski mask to cover his face. Poor guy. He can use calomel like you use for chickenpox. It can be mixed with a prescription. Okay, so at night, spray. He'll have a pink face. Sorry, Andrew. Can't go in public like that though. I do have some chamomile spray when he had poison oak. It almost reminds me of his poison oak, but then that's what she thought at first. But I know, Lindsay. Look up home remedies. I will. Listerine. My grandmother used hydrogen peroxide on open sores that bubbled. I should dump it, but it would just dry out his face. He keeps doing this because it's like so dry. He's using a antibacterial. He's using a ointment that has antibiotics in it. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. So I couldn't. Friar's not pleasant to apply, but it sure works. Friar's balsam. What is that? Lysine, it's not herpes. Yeah, it's not herpes. It's maybe you can use Lysine too. I don't know if he can use it, because of his kidneys. So I have to be careful what we do for him because, I don't know what is good for the kidneys and what not. Like even Benadryl. Can you take Benadryl? I don't know. Tux pads? Oh, the soothing witch hazel. He would go through like a case of those. Cause it. My son gets it more often when he lived at a certain house. Oh, sometimes dirt. Yeah. Yeah. It's at Bikes and Cause in Potato too. Aloe vera. I have some aloe vera. He needs that by mouth. Yes, he has antibiotic. Yeah, he has antibiotic. He's on the antibiotic. So I'm hoping, it's 3 times a day. So I'm hoping by maybe later tonight, he'll start feeling a little bit better, maybe. So I think the antibiotic just treats the infection because it's a skin infection, right? So I'm hoping that it will fix it. Oh, I didn't mean this whole thing. And the antibiotic will get rid of it? Okay. I know. I feel so bad for him, you guys. This is 21st birthday weekend. Like, what? Come on. So I'm hoping he'll feel a little bit better by at least Saturday. He's like, Mom, am I going to feel good for Sunday? Am I going to feel better for Sunday? I'm like, I'm hoping. Bro, you just took 1 day of antibiotic. Like, it's not enough. You're going to need 3 of them tonight, so 4 pills total. I bet tomorrow you'll start feeling a little bit better. I lost the infection going around in Contagion, hand, foot, mouth. Ew. Vicks will keep it moist and help it heal right at night. I can't put Vicks on that thing. That would burn. Trip to the Grand Canyon. It's a bacterial thing, yes. It's a yellow pus. It's a yellow pus. It's very similar to, it almost looks at eczema patches, right? And then those eczema patches look hivey, and then the little bumps start forming on it. It's all like bumpy, and those are like the pussies. That's the bacteria coming out of the skin. It's crazy, 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 crazy. So he's on antibiotics and he's got his ointment. So he went yesterday. The urgent care was only an hour wait, so he lucked out, right? He lucked out for the urgent care. So poor A. So yeah, the Vibro Cure, I do. Yellow pus, yeah. How about a side of yellow pus with your cheese and crackers? Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. So that's what we're dealing with this weekend. I called Hannah later last night and she was feeling a little bit better. She had calmed down, so that was good. And talked about a couple things, and we got off the phone, and then I went to bed, and we pretty much put Grandpa to bed. He didn't want to go to bed, but last night we were like, no, you're going to bed. Sometimes we do take the initiative. Sometimes we do say no, how the heck did you get that? Sunburn. So it's almost like a sun allergy, in a way. So yeah, last night we were like, no, I think you're going to bed. I was done. I needed to rest. So I cleaned up the kitchen. My oven's broken. I forgot. I know, I saw that, Mary. I laughed. Mary got attacked by a mean lady yesterday at the ATM. So she asked her if she had any issues while she was a child causing this outburst. Yeah, I made it. I forgot. I got ordered one of those Walmart pizzas that I love. And I forgot. I don't have an oven. So I cut that thing in fours and cook it separately. So that took me a while after my live. Why the hell you had me on that live so long? Members? Shit. I was just chilling. I was on my couch. I was drinking my wine. It draws out the pus and silver. I heard about the silver. I have that silver. I have that silver shit. Coital silver, coital. A friend of mine she told me to get that. She said it's good for she's pretty much like homeopathic type shit. So colloidal silver, I have that. My oven's broken. I forgot I need to get that fixed. So I had to use my toaster oven. I love my toaster oven, but last night it took extra long. So I didn't eat pizza until like 9 o'clock last night. Because it took me like 40 minutes to cook the pizza. Actually longer than that. Hi Janet. People use their child as a reason to act up as adults. I don't really, Rita, I don't know what you're saying. I think you're being passive aggressive, but I'm not quite sure because it's not very understandable. You know what I mean? Colloidal silver, yeah. So I could have him dab it on that, see what happens. I need you to send me your address so I can get the workbook to you ASAP. Okay, perfect. Because I want to have it in my hands and be able to. Okay, I'll do it after the live. Keeping me company while my husband's deployed. Well, I'm so glad I can help you for $4.99 in a bottle of wine. You all cost me. How much was that bottle? Like $36. I don't think y'all even covered the bottle of wine with how much. Oh, yay. How do you like it? I love Noxzema. Oh, my God. What was that toner we used? Seabreeze. Remember Seabreeze? I used to see Seabreeze and Noxzema. God, I love that shit. Hello in Romania. Hold on. Andrew's calling me. TikTok, I'll be right back. Hello? Why? It is very contagious. It is. Yeah, it's very contagious. So when do you go back to work then? Did you... Well, your doctor gave you a note to the 16th. I think she wants you on antibiotic for like 48 hours. So yes, that's why she put you out to the 16th. So but you technically need, you could go back literally Sunday. I wouldn't do it because you only took 1 pill yesterday, but you can go back. So yeah, all you need to do is just come home and relax and don't touch anything because it's super contagious. So it should help once you get that antibiotic. I'm talking, and people, nurses are saying on here that it takes about 48 hours before the antibiotic kicks in. And you're not contagious after 48 hours. So you, a lot of people are saying you can spray, you know, after you can put that they sent him home. He's like, yeah, you're up. This shit's contagious. Okay, let me finish my live. So yeah, people. Yes, everybody said that. Everybody said make sure he gets the crust. So a couple of people had it when they were little, and they said, yeah, you wipe up the crust and then you put the ointment on, because that's what kills it. So I think what does the thing say? Twice a day. Twice a day. So we do it in the morning because that stays on. I mean, it's pretty thick. And you really shouldn't sweat right now because the sweat spreads it. So that's probably why you have it in your hat band, too, is because the sweat just makes it worse. And so we have that spray, so the calamine. So we could probably spray that on your face to soothe it. But I'm asking, I have some colloidal silver that we could probably tap on it. That's supposed to be a homeopathic thing. So anyway, all right, let me go so I can talk.
Maybe some CBD oil.
No, I wouldn't do that. The calamine lotion, which I had that spray, remember when you had poison ivy?
Yeah.
So, all right, and you just sit back and don't touch your face and just relax. I kind of cleaned your room. I took off your sheets, so he is coming home. You really need to be home, and you shouldn't leave anywhere until, like, Sunday. Sunday, you'll be okay. But you're contagious up till Sunday.
Hopefully it stops crusting by like Sunday.
Yeah. Wipe your stereo, your steering wheel down, everything. I'm going to do that colloidal silver, too. Anyway, all right, let me go. All right, bye. Bye. Sorry. He's on his way home. That's my childhood too, Leslie. Which I didn't think about. I didn't think about him. I didn't think about him going there. But yeah, his boss is like, yeah, if that's what you had, that's contagious. Get your ass home. They do sell sea breeze? Oh my God, that's funny. Poor Andrew. So he needs to lay in his room with his balls. Jesus. Oh, bye, Janet. Love ya. Oh, poor Andrew. So, yeah, so the research he did said within 48 hours of taking an antibiotic, you're technically not contagious anymore. So you're just kind of treating so literally tomorrow he's contagious, so he can't work tomorrow. And then Sunday he should be fine. Everywhere, and constantly change them. He's going to have to cleanse his phone a lot too. Oh, yeah. With a fan on him. Oh, Lord. I'm itching. Well, when he comes in, I'll tell him. Maybe he'll show his face so you can see how bad it is. Wake up, kick ass, be kind, repeat. Yeah. Wake up, kick ass, be kind, repeat. Some of y'all need to hear the be kind part back in the back. That was just listening but not saying anything and being ugly. Wake up, kick back, be kind, repeat. Yeah. That's what we do every day. As much as we don't want to get up and kick ass, we have to do it. We got to do it. I wake up and kick ass every day, Not that I want to. I don't. But I get up, I pull up my big girl panties, and even when my ass is a little raw from wiping because she got the diarrheas, she keeps doing. Hi, Galaxy, are you here? My friend gets hives from the sun. And that's what it looks like, Oster. That's what it looks like. And then little bumps pick up. He gets around very few. Love it, love it. And it's like, please ask anybody who's had it what they do for home remedies. Anybody you're talking to that's had it, please tell me what I can do for the home remedies. So, anybody has any more other than we said the colloidal silver and the calamine? Wash Nando's clothes in extra hot water. Oh, fuck. I have his own shit right now. So, anyway, he's he needs to chill. Be calm. Why are people so mean and angry? Because they haven't been taught right. Or their mom tried to teach them right, but they failed. Or put on good girl panties. I know. Celebrate my girl stuff and big, but apparently my others are bad. So holidays to fun. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks to have a shitty family, right? So anyway, I don't know. Poor kid. He'll be hopefully better by Sunday. Oh my God. Please have him, MD, call in Zovrix ointment. He's got the, what was the ointment he has? He does have an ointment. So he has antibiotic and an ointment for his face. And aloe vera. Okay. What is it? Impetigo. Yeah. So anyway, that's the shit. Can you believe that? 21 on Sunday and he gets impetigo all over his face. But the antibiotic ointment is the most important thing. Yeah. And I'll try it. I'll just like wet some gauze and put that colloidal silver on it and see if that helps. Well, I'm out. All right. Have fun. Happy birthday. I have tree oil too. Yeah, pretty fast. Anyway, so that's it. We've spent like an hour on Andrew. He should feel lovely. Save the pulse. Yeah. Save the kidneys. Stop the impetigo. Hashtag. So what do y'all want to talk about? We have a workbook coming out on the 23rd, Christy's birthday. You know, my author. Some of you are very familiar with her, and your ugliness exudes her pages. And the others of you are very loving to her, and I appreciate all the kindness to her. We have another workbook coming out, which is kind of like a pre-planning workbook for us and life and our future, which is really great because a lot of times we don't look into that shit, and we need to. That's on the 23rd. Following that workbook, we are going to release our first Millie Pig book, the first series book, and we are so excited. And her daughter has done the illustrations, and she is amazing. And so you will not know her daughter's name. You won't find it. She'll have a pen name because of the ugliness, and I want to protect her from that. So does her mother. How can I send Andrew money for his birthday? I'm not signing up with Venmo. What do you have? What do you have, Froggy? CBD pain cream, maybe it helps with dries up. He asked about CBD. Yeah. I think he has Cash App, but I don't know. So when he comes, he should be home soon. You too, Beachy. Love ya. It's gonna be a crazy weekend. Wish me luck. He does know not to touch his face. Yes. People want to interrupt me. Hello?
Why, hello?
Well, hello.
What are you doing?
I'm on a live.
Oh, you're on live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now people are going to think you're my secret lover. But that's fine. We can
That's
pretend.
fine.
We can pretend.
Okay.
What's the plan, Stan?
I'm trying to get over there. Paul's in Reno, so
Uh-oh.
I got all the emergency keys for
Yeah.
air.
So you're dealing with all that.
Yeah, I'm dealing with that.
Okay. Well, no worries. It is what it is.
Okay, well, if I can't get over there, I'll take care of you. So.
I know. I'm not worried.
Alright.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, bye. That was my secret lover, Dennis. Yeah. Froggy, did you tell me what you have? Andrew's home. So let me know what you have. Hey, one of my followers wants to send you money, but he doesn't have Venmo. So I don't know what else you have. Do you have Cash App? So pull up your, let's see what he has first. Do you want to show your face? Everybody's curious what it looks like. So I have this colloidal silver. So this is what he looks like.
How is that?
It helps.
It helps with what?
Everything. Don't touch. Ugh. You gotta put a headband on. So put your head in so they can see you.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. It's not even as bad on camera.
No. That's why when you were FaceTiming me, I couldn't see it.
but it's horrible. Yeah, that one shows better.
Yeah. So, how's Secret Man call? Oh, don't touch your face with it. Yeah, so just go
I
find
might shower.
You're gonna shower?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll get off and I'll put that colloidal gauze on your face. So there, you can see it.
Maybe if there's stuff on it, it won't itch.
Yeah. Well, we'll try it. I have the gauze. We'll try it. It doesn't look horrible, but it looks horrible in person. So when he, remember, you got to wipe off your phone a lot. You got to wipe off, your steering wheel, all that shit you touch. Andrew doesn't look so bad in camera. No, it's bad, but his nose is swollen. Yeah, his nose is swollen. So for my son, when he had hand, foot, mouth last year, you can show Andrew. He won't feel as bad. It actually looks better today, a little bit. His face is a bit swollen, yeah, and his nose is, because it's like all over. But anyway, yeah, it's bad. No, he doesn't touch the cat litter. That would be me. Who cleans the cat poop? Me. Who gets the most licked from the cats? Me. He doesn't really let them. Yeah, no, it's that. And Potago, yeah. Who's that handsome kid? Poor Andrew. He's just miserable. So I'm just gonna, I have gauze, so I'm just gonna do that colloidal silver and just like let it sit for a while. And he's like, I have to shower. He's just miserable. So the shower says he feels like it opens it up a little bit. So Tammy, he's got impetigo on his face. Yeah, it does. It does. Poor guy. I just feel so bad, and there's nothing you can do. And it's sad because, it's literally his 21st birthday. So, you're sweating. You look like you got to work at it. Oh, I know, a little bit of sweat. Look at me. Look at me. You could probably take Benadryl. I have some spray. Yeah. Katie from Hunting Wives is on the news. Why? What'd she do? Is she really a hunting wife? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's scary. So yeah, I got a couple things to do before I gotta also take care of my son. So, Danielle, newsflash, Danielle's asking social media how to treat her son's impetigo. She also had her lover call her. Yeah, that was Dennis, by the way. He's my lover. He does favors for me. Anything I want, he'll do. On the weekend too. Yeah. And Dan's met him. I mean, he's in my house all the time. Yeah. And sometimes we both go missing. But Dan doesn't mind. Yeah, Dan doesn't mind. Camphophonic. So does warm water make it worse? I think it does. Yeah, but just because, he takes a warm shower, but I don't know, you guys. I just don't know. He's on medicine, yeah. So apparently he's not contagious after 2 days on the medicine, 48 hours. So we gotta wait 48 hours. So 48 hours will be literally his birthday on Sunday because he only got one medication in yesterday. So poor guy. Anyway, what else are we talking about today? So date night. Andrew will be home. Thank God he won't touch Grandpa. Calamine. I have some calamine, but I'm gonna do that colloidal silver. That's supposed to be good too. So I'm gonna do those. Oh my God, Washington, they need to be done. But I don't even have time. I don't even have time to do. Thanks you, Tamara. I don't even have time to do my nails this weekend. Poor Danielle. She doesn't even have time to be out of the house once again. Yeah. He's around. Orange Kitty's still here. What are you doing for date night? I don't know, Suzanne. I have no fucking idea. All I've been thinking about is Andrew. I haven't even gotten as far as date night. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So Dan was like, maybe we'll just go to Umai and just hang out. It's close. That way I can drink and drive, At 69 minutes and 43 seconds, Danielle just admitted to drinking and driving. Anyway, so I don't know. We might stay close just because, I don't know, Andrew and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. So we might. And then Dan's like, "Oh my God, what if we see that couple?" And I said, "Then we see the couple, and we know not to talk to him, because that mean couple, the guy who wasn't nice. Once he knew I was women empowerment, he was like, "Oh, fuck him. He can go find another fucking place at the bar." You know what I mean? I know, Lou. We'll see if it's. I don't think so. I think Celeste is pretty cool. I don't think she minds getting on. She should be, because Sunday morning I'll be running, so she might pop out of the RV. She can come sit with me. I said it goes if it goes behind the eye socket, it's very dangerous, Patricia. 100%. Anything behind the eye socket is very dangerous. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like me supporting women and setting boundaries. And once he heard that, he was like, "Oh." And my face went, and then just turned his back on me. Yeah, so that's great. Love those people. No, he can't. And, his wife was beautiful. And I was like, okay. And he had daughters. And I was just like, oh, so you don't want your family, your women in your family to stand up for themselves, to take a stand, to protect themselves. So I don't know. I was just disgusted by that. So Dan's like, I don't want to see him again. They'll give you a purple medicine to smear on your arm. It really looks horrible. A purple medicine? Shit. I'm all ready. Let's douse yourself in fucking Listerine. I dress like your 12-year-old nephew. Cool. That means I'm young and stylish. Anyway, but yeah. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. I got nothing more. I gotta take care of my fucking kid now, and I gotta do a little bit of yard work, and then I gotta go. You remember the purple medicine? Really? I don't know. Yes, aliens. Don't tell where the date night is because they'll show up. Am I a mom? I think so. I have a vagina, and I have titties, and I have 3 children. So I think that makes me a mom. So yeah, anyway, great talking to y'all today. Great talking to you. Great, doing all those things and supporting me and doing all the thing. And fantastic. I know Sharon. Dimes tape? What's Dimes tape? So yeah, I don't like or enjoy to socialize with men who are chauvinistic pigs. Yeah, I draw the line at that. And obviously he was. He was early 60s and apparently believes that the woman belongs in her seat, looking pretty and not taking a stand for herself. Yeah, love it. It's great. And I feel bad for his kids. Because that's the case. Like, so you want your daughter to get beat and not her be able to say fuck you, but you stay in the marriage because we like image, right? Perfect. That's what we love. So Dimetape, purple meds. Oh, Dimetape is purple meds. Dimetape. Anybody recognize that? No, I have no time for people like that. And so it was just completely ugly. I mean, literally turned his back on me. Literally turned his back on me. And was like, oh, what do y'all do? Dan's a retired lawyer. Oh, that's great. That was great. That was great. What do you do? Social media content creator. Yeah, we both do it. Oh, what do you guys do? Well, we we show our dad, and I show him, and then I also have my side stick of talking to women and making them feel powerful. And he said, if you ever need my number to talk about that. No, I don't. Mm-mm. I, I don't need your number to talk about that. No, I'm well versed in women's empowerment. Yeah, no, I don't deal with that. And he's like, well, if you ever want my number, about a women's, and I said that. I said about women's empowerment. He's like, yeah, we could talk about that. You can learn a thing or two. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. And he turned his back on me and wouldn't talk to me the rest of the night. What? No, I don't mind Dimensions Lab because that's why we sit at the bar. Dan and I love the camaraderie at the bar, right? We love it. We are, Madison. I normally pop on my second account and my fourth account, but the trolls have banned me for a while, so I just popped on here and I'm trying to be really, you notice I've been very, very very close to perfect on these lives the last couple days. It's because I'm on my main account. So as long as I don't do anything triggering, they can't get me, right? So Anyway, so I got to be really careful with what I talk about. So I'm keeping it kind of somewhat PG-13. Well, that's why. So that way, because if I keep it clean, then I can do this stuff, right? So yeah. So I'm not my normal self. Well, that's why. Yeah. You got to sometimes make allocations and try to fix things before. Anyway, you know what I mean. So I will, Madison. So much for freedom of speech, right? Let me get my Red Bull. Excuse me for a minute. Don't step up with right leg. Good job, Danny. So my neighbor brought over some succulents. So after acupuncture, if I'm not too relaxed, because most likely I will fall asleep for acupuncture, which is great, right? Because then I can relax. From the beginning, my mom had to, I appreciate that, Dimensions. What did who do for a living? The guy, he's a pilot for JetBlue. He's a pilot. A pilot. Yeah. So if you fly JetBlue, he could be your pilot. Anyway. The Pope is dressing in black these days. That's good. No, the wife. Oh, yeah, she does work. She had a big ass diamond on her finger. I don't know what she did. Stop abusing Ed. Okay. Hi, Jenny Tran. Remember, Sunday at 4. Sunday at 4. You two Dimensions, appreciate you. So anyway, yeah. So don't fly Delta. I don't know. Sunday at 4. Just yell, Danielle! Because I got to meet you, Tran. I swear I got to meet you. Don't need a plane. You have a Red Bull. It gives you wings. That's true, Tony. You gotcha. You betcha. You know it. I'm gorgeous. Thank you. You did? Susan from JetBlue? Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. You can't wait to see me in person. Who are you? Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Anyway. Y'all ready? Oh, bye. Love you, Froggy. Over in Intercom. Just steal. Hi, I see you coming. Ryan, we would have a field day if you came. I don't think I'd get home. I think we'd be at the casino all night long. Where are you? I'm with IC, the 6'4" rodeo surfer in Santa Cruz. You're what? Ryan, the dude, that 6'4", 240, big cock, nice ass. Yeah, I'm with him. We're fine. Don't worry about it. We're partying it up. Andrew's like passed out on the floor. I would be too. I'd be curled up in the fetal position. Bye, Chantal. Bonjour. Merci. No. Au revoir. I eventually get to it. The drink for a stroke, Red Bull. Yes. Anyway, so he's a rodeo surfer. He likes to ride the cowboys. No shit. Sorry, I see. He's completely heterosexual. I meant to say he likes to ride the horses. He has horses he takes, and he's a pipe layer. He's a pipe layer of sorts. Many talents with pipe laying. Many. So, are you taking Andrew? I hope, if he's well. Cindy, he's got impetigo right now. It's everywhere. So, am I single? Depends on the hour. Yeah, it depends on the hour. Sometimes. Right now, borderline single. It's about to happen. Yeah. So it always changes. You never know what you're going to get with me and my, yeah. No laying pipe. Bro, you better not be laying the other pipe. You had still September. I forgot what. Everything's itching because of Andrew. Hi, Freddie. How are you? So, yes, Cindy, the plan is Andrew's really technically not contagious for 48 hours after antibiotic. So he started last night, and then today, and then tomorrow by tomorrow night, he should be fine. So, yeah, they kicked him out of work. They're like, we don't want your fungus here. So he will not be contagious by casino time. Yay. September 23rd. Yeah. What's that song? What's that song in September? They say the name September 23rd. What's the name? It's an old song. I'm hanging in there since my sister's been kicking my ass. So shit. Literally, there's a fungus among us. Definitely. Andrew. So it's crazy. What's that song? In September? Yeah. The 21st of September. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. We'll re-sing it. The 23rd of September. Icy came into the world large in charge. He likes to walk. Oh no. He likes to ride the horses and lay some big pipe. Yep. We can make a song. We'll change it for you. Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's right. The 21st up to September. But we're making it 23rd for IC, okay? Just let me do my thing for my friends, because that's what I do. I'm a good friend, unless you fuck with me, and then I'm not. Yeah, isn't that true for most people? I came in on the 26th. All right. I wish Indiana wasn't so far away. I know. Yeah, I got a couple people in Indiana. I got one in Kansas. She's trying to get to me, and I said, fuck no. Cha-cha. She's like, I'm coming. No, you're not. I want to be there for Andrew and for you to support you because I love you and I need your shining light. But I said, no cha-chas allowed. Only certain people. C's allowed, but no cha-chas. Ryan's allowed, I see, because he's local. Any local people can come. So, yeah, November Rain. No, Guns N' Roses. I hated that song, by the way. I fucking hated that song, Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. I love Guns. Now, I saw that Axel. He stuffed a sock in his crotch. It was way too big to see from the grass seats at the shoreline. So, I know he put a big sock in there. How do I have so much energy? Deborah, I have no idea. I've been shitting myself all morning. It started about 1:30 in the morning. And so all the energy I have is being used on you guys. And then I'll peter out. That's what happens. I mean, people don't realize how exhausting lives are, you know? I mean, even when I exercise and do them, it's different than when we sit down. But, you know, to always have to be on and to talk and talk and talk, it's exhausting. I get tired. So I don't know how do I do it. I just do it. It's crazy. Cheesehead. Yeah, so I have a cheesehead. Somebody sent him a cheesehead. Grandpa, that is. So yeah, I don't know how I do it, but I do it. And I don't always do it well. And then your kids come and stress you the fuck out and you drink a bottle of rosé, you know, YOLO. And I don't think it could be the rosé maybe that upset my stomach. Or the pizza. I had 2 pieces of pizza. I had a bottle of rosé. I had a mango early in the day. And I had 2 pieces of pizza. And then I had a share pack of peanut M&Ms. Yeah. Oh, he's gross. He looks gross, Mary. Yeah, and he comes back like he can sing again. He sounds horrible. Too much partying, that's what it does. It blows you up and takes away your vocal cords. Wisconsin people, they're cheeseheads. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. That's what happens when you're ugly. The funny thing that happens is people who are ugly and people who, they blow up. They get big. Yeah, it's karma. I think that's karma. Karma bloats you up. You get depressed and all that shit, and that's what happens when you get ugly. They get bigger. Almost everybody I know. Almost everybody I know. Anyway. So this slows down your metabolism to hate. So the haters, words of the wise, do not hate because it slows your metabolism. Yeah. Anyway, it's funny. It does. It happens. So anyway, that's it. Nothing else. I'm going to go so I can go take care of my son and finish what I got to do really quick. So I got to do me some of these really quick. I got to let my arms rest because they hurt. And I'll be on. Probably Guns and Posers. I love them though. I love Sweet Child of Mine. Sweet pea. Sweet pea of mine. I don't want to miss it when you hit that high. Danielle thinks she's a singer. No, I don't. I just try to have fun. I make fun of myself. You know, 5 years ago, I would never sing out loud, let alone to 500 people. You know what I mean? And I just have tried. My life's got so complicating. I try to fucking have fun with everything. I don't believe I can sing, but I just want to have fun. Life is too short, and I'm sure after this, I will get pissed off somewhere, get irritated, and you know what? At least I can say I've smiled and laughed, right? Ozzy got the bird. But then Sweet Pea kind of took over it. Yeah. What your good friends turn around and stabbed you in the back. Someday I want to hear why your good friends turn around and stabbed you in the back. Beverly, let me tell you something. My good friends haven't stabbed me in the back. Real friends don't stab you in the back. Period. Real friends don't stab you in the back. So my real friends, not my social media friends, like I have real friends here, they don't stab you in the back, right? And then I have my social media friends, and the people who are here and still remaining are here for life. Yeah, they don't do ugly. So remember that real friends don't walk away. If they're walking away, there was an agenda, right? Or there was something that they did or they needed from you. Real friends stay. Real friends don't need anything, right? Your addiction is social media. No, that's how I make a living, Rye. What you don't understand is this is how I make a living. So it's not an addiction. My addiction would be gambling, wine, yard work. You know, that's what it is. Social media is money, right? Social media is money. I don't know why you guys can't understand that. My husband doesn't work as an attorney anymore, right? So we both are content creators to work. You know, there are many days I don't want to do this, but it's like going and getting up for work. I have to do this in order to become something bigger, right? I have to put in the work, right? Just like any job, 9 to 5. This is now my job, period. So that's not an addiction, it's a job. So learn what addictions are. You know, exercise is an addiction for me. I have, you know, I think every one of us has an addictive personality to some extent, right? Some people have that. Bye, Nikki. Love ya. And so it is what it is. But before you come attack somebody, make sure you do it better, you know? Just make sure you do it better. So I have the same new friends for 30 years. I do a lot of my followers, hundreds of them. Yeah, because, you know, most people don't, a lot of people, you know, like I have people who watch, right? And they're loyal watchers and people that I interact with. And most of the people that I have connected to, like in my member lives, not the ones who are like in the back watching, but the ones who are there, who pay and want to interact. There's about 20 of them. I think there's about 20 of them. I'm going to say about 20 of them on my member lives that are actively participating the whole life, right? 20 people. The other ones, do I think I'm some sort of celebrity? Some people might think I am, Haas. Some people, when I go out and they recognize me and they scream and they hug me and they thank me for everything I've done. Yeah. So not me. I don't think I'm a celebrity, but other people actually do think that. You too, Fran. So I mean, I can't help that, right? I can't help how other people feel about me. So it's pretty cool. You should see it when people see us. It's pretty. You get a little glimpse of, right, a fan club, if you will, and people who are just like, I can't believe I see you. You know, it's like I'm just a normal person in Elk Grove, but they look at you, they watch you every day as some sort of celebrity. It's weird because I don't see myself that way. So anyway, but yeah, this is my line of work now. And so I have to do this too because Dan can't do it alone. So we need both incomes to support our household. Yeah. It's just the fact. Just the fact. Most people who don't have the amount of followers that we have, or they have over 200,000 followers, they're doing it for the income. If they're selling things on here, they're doing it for a side gig. Leave them alone. People need to make money. And if they got big on social media and are able to make money, why do you hate? Let them have their fun. There's no need to hate them. You could try to do the same thing if you wanted to, but instead you choose to troll people and make yourself look tough. Well, that's not how you make money. That's how you get arrested. You know? I mean, if you can't be doing that shit around town. Social media you can, but you can't do it out in the open poor. Anyway, hi in Dubai. Anyway, you are a therapist. You take away our depression. And you know how many lives I've saved? And it's really weird because I get these emails and I've saved every email that is that like emotional to me. Danielle, you don't understand, you know, what you've done for me. And it's crazy because I never thought, right? I never thought that would be the effect that I had, you know, on people. And a lot of my loyal followers
are people who are struggling with life in some way, right? Some ailment, some, modicum of depression, anxiety, all the things we talk about, because I represent almost all those things for those people. So they've become very close to me. And there's nothing wrong with that. If me just being on camera can help people get out of a depression, make them smile, even if it's for an hour or an hour and a half or two, God, I'm doing a great job. And it's not just one person I'm making smile. It could be anywhere from 3 to 1,000 people. When I've had people, go and see, where's my Emily? Is she here? A year ago, I was talking about my dad and how I had regrets, and she found her dad, and she ended up spending the last 2 weeks of his life with him, holding his hand and being there for him. And she thanked me and said, Danielle, if it wasn't for you talking about your dad and the and your emotions behind it and what you would have done differently, I would have never been there with my dad when he passed. I would have never had that chance. She had that chance because of something I was rattling on about my dad and loss, and if I could go back, what I would change. And something triggered her, and she went to her dad, sat with him for 2 weeks, and held his hand while he passed. Gives me goosebumps every fucking time. Come on. I cried. And then she came on, and after the email she sent me, and she said, Danielle, I thank you. How the hell do you have that much power to help somebody do that? Katie, I have the other side of it. I have people who work out every day because I'm just being an idiot running on the treadmill, talking my shit, talking about shit, vaginas, whatever else, making fun of my marriage, making fun of my husband, doing all that shit. And people have lost weight. I'm not even done. People have lost weight. Danielle, I've lost 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 60 pounds because of you. I started exercising. I dusted off my treadmill. I'm getting healthier because what the hell? I see what you're doing, and you're doing this on top of everything else. What the fuck am I doing wrong, And that's another fucking amazing thing. I had a retired police officer who, as female, got wounded in the line, I believe, if I remember correctly, because I get stories, it's been so long, who got wounded in the line of... in duty, right? And she is in a wheelchair. She is wheelchair bound. She sent me an email one day. And she said, Danielle, if it wasn't for you, I would not have taken the couple steps I just did. Goosebumps. What? Stop it right now. Enough, right? And not to mention names. Do you really in reverse grow every time I see? Oh, geez, Mario, I wish, but thank you. I had a couple people, more than a couple, email me stories about how dark and depression they were. And how they just stumbled across me one day and they watched me and continue to watch me, and it rose them up out of that depression. They were thinking about things we don't even want to know what they were thinking about, but they were thinking about going there. And for some reason, there's a reason for everything. I popped up on a screen, they laughed, they giggled a little bit. They watched me the next day, same thing happened, and guess what happened? They survived, at least for another day or two. Now I haven't heard from them, but like, what the fuck? How amazing is that? I have that power, and I don't know how I have that. But I relate to so many people, and I think that's why. We've all had experiences. We've all had crosses to bear. We've all had situations that we've been in, and they're all the same. We're human. We bleed the same. We may not have the same beliefs and the same politics and same religions, but if you have a heart, we're here together, and we're here to root each other on. End of story. No, I didn't get my lips done. And so that's what we do, and that's what my community does. Somebody said, what are you going to do after Pops dies? What am I doing right now? Pops isn't here. Pops isn't here with me. This is the same shit I'm going to be doing when Pops dies. I have my own shtick, right? I have my own thing. We do cards, we do affirmations, we have fun. We make fun of ourselves in our marriage, our husbands, our wives. We talk about life, we talk about loss, we talk about, the future, we talk about our scary times, we talk about our worries. We talk about all those things. We talk about our issues, depression. We talk about all those things. That's life. And if it helps anyone, including myself, goddamn, we're doing good. I'm here for you. You keep it real, and that's why I've stayed. I appreciate that, Galactic. Hi, Gigi. That's why we're here. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, right? Channel was going through a surprise pregnancy. Major life changes. Coming here and listening to you makes me feel not so alone. Plus, the community, it's a beautiful thing. Yes. Miss, are you the one who has like 7 kids and you're 42, 43? I get everybody confused. You have to apologize if you don't come on enough, but I do remember stories. Something happened, you got pregnant, and now you're like on your 5th kid or something. If that's you, girl, what the fuck? We have another older woman who is my age, and she also just got pregnant at 52. What? What happens? No, thank you. You know what I would do. Well, most of you know what I would do. Anyway, Yolanda, hi, Dan. Can you tell Dan the same person saying his mom died? Now they're saying his mom died. Great. Some people, and Sandy, a lot of people have said that too. Some people, say you keep me company, I'm alone. Some people, you keep me, it's therapy listening to you. It makes you feel not so alone. A lot of people have said that. It makes me feel not so alone. It just makes me laugh. And, we don't have enough laughter in this lifetime, especially now. This world is fucked up. And, we have our mindsets are always geared to focus on the negative. And it's sometimes really hard to stay positive. And so sometimes if this gives you an hour of positivity somewhere, somehow, great. You know what I mean? Great. Happy birthday, Janice. Great name, baby. Like you would do box jumps instead of going to Planned Parenthood. I would do both. I've done box jumps, yeah. And I would go to a Planned Parenthood too. I do both. I can't do box jumps anymore because I have a bad hip. But I love a good box jump. Yeah, I used to be a part of a box gym. That's what they called them back then. A box gym. And I kicked ass on the box jumps. Not really. I'm just tooting my own horn. I was a baby when it came to box jumps, but I have my old stuff out here. I'm just getting it because I don't think I can't jump because of my hip. But this is a little one. But yeah, I have both. But I wonder if I can step up with my right foot. Let's see if I made any improvement. Oh, I could do that. So now we'll work on that a little bit to do my leg, for my hip. Anyway, so that means I've had some improvement in my hip, you guys, because it doesn't hurt to jump up on this. To do that. So we're going to be doing that. Not all your marital videos pop stores stand anymore when your channels will change a little bit. Yes, our channels will change. And, that's okay. Some people are here for pops, right? And they probably will unfollow because they won't like what Dan ventures into, Dan's biggest thing is he loves politics, right? So he's stayed away from politics because of Grandpa. His main focus is Grandpa right now. So, make it bigger, it may lose, but we're creators, right? And so that's what we have to do. We have to change the course when the course change. People get bored on social media, right? You get bored when you talk about the same things. So, you just got to always change things up. You always got to do different things. And, people will like it or they won't. That's it's fucking life, You just got to do what you can do. I've seen stuff. Thanks, Frank. So, if it would get running water in Africa, we could do. Herb. I have my hairdresser is she's from Africa. She's white and from Africa, and love her accent. She has the most beautiful African accent. Her mom is still there. They had a hotel. I don't remember which part of Africa. She's beautiful. She's like her tan, different continents. People just have different, beautiful skin. She's just golden all the time. I'm like, how do you, she's like, I don't know. I just, maybe it's from the whatever. Oh, Janet, I appreciate that. Thanks, Chelsea. So she, I don't know how long she's been out here, but she's been here for a long time. And her mom's still there, her brother, family. They had some major, hotel retreat safari type property, right? A big a big thing with animals. They had a giraffe, they had a pig. She was talking about the pig because she knows I have a pig, and she's like, God, I miss the pig. And the pig loved her mom and would come to her mom. Anyway, the place burned down. Their livelihood in Africa burned down, right? And everything's really cheap there, right? So, but the insurance, they didn't have insurance, couldn't do anything. So their whole livelihood burned down. So she flew out and, tried to rebuild a little something because her mom didn't want to leave. She was there to take her mom back. And the mom didn't want to leave. And so they kind of figured something out on the property, but they had to get rid of the animals. They had to get rid of the animals. The giraffe and the pig. And I cried. I cried in her chair. She was cutting my hair, a month ago? And she said that her mom goes back. Sometimes one of her siblings picks her mom up and takes her to see the pig. So one of another family adopted her. And the pig, so she used to rub lotion or something on her. So the pig walks up to the fence, notices, I get goosebumps, I could cry. This is how smart pigs are. I seriously could cry over this. The pig comes up to her every time she shows up. It doesn't matter how long time has elapsed, right? It comes up, it sees her, it smells her. When she falls down. She falls down. And she sings to her and does her thing with her. She remembers her. And she wants her to put oil on. I was like, I will contribute and I will pay for her lotion or whatever she did if she can apply the lotion onto her all the time. It breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. I started crying. She started crying. The giraffe is there. The one place, the same place took the giraffe too. They had a giraffe. It's just a sad story. It's a beautiful story and a sad story, right? Pigs are smarter. And the fact that pig just hears her voice and she comes down and immediately plops down for her to do the same regimen that she grew up with. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway. Why do animals make me cry? To me, that's like one of the most sweetest, I wish I could be more like you because you love and you know when to use tough love. You have to, Janet. And I'm a pussy sometimes. I don't always do tough love, but I try my best. I can't. It just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. My pig. It remembered her. And that's why I think my cats are so, connected to me is because we saved them, right? And I've loved them ever since. And it took a long time for Sweet Pea to develop that trust. And she finally does. And she is just, I can't with her. She's one of the sweetest things ever. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy what animals can do. And the immense loyalty they have to you as well, I mean, Coda won't leave me alone. Like sometimes I'm in a rush and she's always on my feet because I'm her person, right? I'm Coda's person. It's not Grandpa. I mean, when Grandpa eats, that's his person. But, and so, she's my person. She's always in my way, I go to the bathroom. She's right there with me, licking my hand, licking my, she's my protector. And, she shows me appreciation, which German Shepherds are very loyal, but that pig, man, fuck that pig. I can't. It just breaks my heart. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Anyway, they could live forever. 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. My dog felt like a part. I know. It's never been the same. You lose. Dan found a picture of our Gert. I'm going to post her on Patreon. She was a yellow lab. We had her for 16 years. She was our lover. I mean, we loved her so much. She was our second dog that we got after Clint. Kidding? I know, I need to go. They got me on a different tangent, so
I hurried home.
For what?
I hurried home. I have to go out later in the hot afternoon.
I said I have to leave at 11:45.
You said 11:15.
No, 11:45. Anyway, okay, I gotta go because I gotta go trim something really quick. Thank you guys today. We are here for a reason. Strong community, comfort, relatability, reliability, laughter, empathy, love, kindness. There you have it. Love you guys. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter. I will be on super early tomorrow. So if you're here, you're here. If not, I get it. You're still sleeping. Anyway, love you. Have a great day. I gotta go. See you. Oh, no. It's date night. Never mind. I won't see you tonight. Bye.
I'm going for one more lap.
Andrew's home. They sent him home. They're like, dude, you're contagious. So, he can't go into work. I think for 48 hours, he's super contagious.